All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to explain why people consider me the Donald Trump of Windsor. I've been called this since I was in high school 10 years ago, and the reason why is because, well, I know how to create jobs, and I know how to make money, and that's why I have thousands of dollars in my net worth right now. But that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is when I'm mayor of Windsor next year, I'm going to make a significant difference in creating jobs and making jobs only for citizens, right? You have to be born and raised here to actually work in our country, or at least in my city, because I'm not going to be the prime minister yet. But the point I want to make is that for some reason our country's being screwed over. The youth has nothing for them. And also there's people causing crime and getting away with it. So I'm going to sign a deal when I'm mayor so citizens can conceal carry in public, which means that if somebody tries them, they have a right to defend their life and shoot back. Because criminals need to learn their lesson. You know what I'm saying? They get away with everything, don't they? And for some reason it continues on and nobody does a thing about it. It's time that we start deporting people and making our country better for what it should be. Because when you allow this many people to come here and commit crime and get away with it, guess what? It causes problems, doesn't it? The police don't even want to do nothing, bro. They don't even want to do nothing. It leaves real men to stand up and say, you know what, enough's enough. So when I run for mayor of Windsor, I know I said Windsor will be the next New York. Actually, you know what? Windsor will be better than New York. But if really going to compete with Detroit and talk about, oh, we have to do more than them, well, you know what? That's how you do it. You build up a city that's better, makes more money, has more jobs, and more entertainment. So that's what I'm going to do at Windsor. Anybody wants to hate, you don't recognize the difference, the same way we need for a better society. You look at the 1950s. The 1950s would not tolerate any of this stuff going on in the world now because that was the best generation ever. But for some reason, we decided to lose the golden era and go to this Gotham City type fucking environment, don't mean to swear, where people are out here and just causing all this trouble and all these problems, man. It's time for a real new world. And you know what? Anybody that gets triggered or offended, I'm glad you do, bro. You want to hate on somebody because they're real and speak their mind, not afraid to do it. That's why y'all did that to Charlie Kirk, man, because y'all haters. It's always what the left does, man. The left's full of hate and tolerance. All they want to do is cause division. Y'all know Martin Luther King was a Republican, right? Malcolm X was a conservative Republican. Look all this history up. And you'll be shocked to know who are the people that actually stood up against all this stuff compared to the people that want it to happen. I've said it, for years upon years now, man. There's such a difference, and I'm glad to be a patriot. I've been a patriot my whole life. And people ask, oh, why do you wear America? Why do you represent America? You know that Canada and America are basically the same country. You ever know that? If you look it up, we have almost the exact same type of stuff going on. It's always the same fucking structures of everything. That's how it is, bro. We're basically the same country, the same democracy. But again, we have haters out here that always be like, oh, well, you guys, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Why don't you guys actually see a significant difference of what's going on right now in the States, man? All crime is cleaned up, right? Cities are much safer. Detroit is 170% less with violent crime than what it was 20 years ago. So anybody that wants to be like, oh, that's still what it was, no, it is not. It's cleaned up. And that's what I'm saying we have to do with Canada, bro. We have to do something better for this country. Because if we keep going down the same road that we did 10 years ago, we're going to see a failure, bro. Justin Trudeau, guy absolutely destroyed our country. And now we got this fucking liberal puppet, Mark Carney, don't mean to swear, but this guy is he's Donald Trump's bitch. Let's be honest, that's exactly what Mark Carney is. He's Trump's bitch. Anything Trump tells him to do, he does it. Hey, wash my shoes. What do you think he's going to do? No offense, ladies and gentlemen, Pierre Poilievre was the best choice for Canada. But, you guys believe CBC and all the liberal propaganda and the leftist agenda, and look what happens. You get mad because people expose what's going on in Hollywood. And, I don't want to put it like this, bro, but Hollywood was actually good at one point. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bash Hollywood. Hollywood was good at one point. But seeing what happened to it recently, no, it's not good. One more thing, man. The media talks so much about, Trump and all this stuff, right? They ever tell you the 400% dairy tariffs that Canada put on America back in the 2000s? No, they don't. The other thing the media never tells you, or at least shows you, is Donald Trump praising women. Throughout history, Donald Trump has praised plenty of women. But for some reason, the media will never show you that, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm glad us patriots are winning it. And that's why Charlie Kirk did what he did. And I'm glad he roasted so many people to their face because you know what, bro? Turning Point Canada is going to be a huge movement. And it's all about freedom of speech. It's all about freedom of expression. And it's about what should be a golden era of society compared to what's going on in the world right now. So remember, when I'm mayor of Windsor, I promised everybody I'd make Windsor the next New York.